Welcome to today's English learning story. Today, we invite you into a deeply emotional and heartbreakingly beautiful love story between Ethan and Maya. Listen closely, feel every emotion, and let these powerful words expand your English vocabulary. Ethan was a gentle, quiet soul who found comfort in the pages of old books and the solitude of quiet coffee shops. Maya was like a vibrant burst of sunlight, full of life, passion, and an uncontrollable love for art and rain. Their paths crossed on a cold, rainy afternoon inside a quiet library. As Maya accidentally dropped her books, Ethan immediately rushed to help her. When their eyes met, the noise of the world faded away, and time seemed to stand still. They shared a soft smile, exchanged names, and spent hours talking as if they had known each other for lifetimes. As days bled into months, Ethan and Maya became completely inseparable. They spent endless evenings sitting by the quiet river, fingers intertwined, whispering their darkest fears and deepest dreams. Ethan lived for the melodic sound of Maya's laugh, and Maya found a rare, comforting safety in Ethan's tender gaze. One breathtaking evening, bathed in the soft glow of a golden sunset, Ethan looked deeply into her eyes and whispered, "I don't know what tomorrow brings, Maya, but in this moment, my entire universe begins and ends with you." Tears welled up in Maya's eyes as she smiled and replied, "Then stay in my universe forever, because without you, it's just empty space." In that quiet moment, their souls intertwined completely. However, true love is rarely spared from the cruelty of life. Ethan's family fell into severe financial hardship, forcing him to accept a grueling job in a far-off, distant country, a fate he could not escape. On their agonizing final night together, they sat beneath the pale moonlight, wrapped in a painful silence. Maya's tears fell like quiet rain, her heart shattering in slow motion. Ethan gently cupped her face, wiped her tears, and whispered through a broken voice, "Distance can only separate our physical presence, Maya, never our hearts. Hold on to me, and I promise, no matter how long it takes, I will find my way back to you." Maya nodded weakly and pressed a sealed, handwritten letter into his hands, whispering, "Promise me you will only open this when the darkness feels unbearable." Years drifted by like heavy shadows. Ethan labored day and night in a cold, lonely city, aching for Maya with every single breath. But miles turned into walls, and distance slowly birthed misunderstandings. Miscommunication grew deeper and cruel. False rumors reached Maya that Ethan had built a new life and forgotten her. Shattered into pieces and suffocated by grief, Maya finally stopped replying to his messages, retreating into painful silence. Ethan felt his soul collapsing into absolute dark despair. One bitter, rainy night, unable to carry the agonizing weight of her silence any longer, Ethan's trembling hands opened Maya's letter. Inside, written in faded ink, were the words, "If one day the silence between us becomes too heavy to bear, please remember, I loved you when you had nothing to offer the world, and I will love you even if the world forgets we ever existed. My heart is, and will always be, your home." Tears blurred Ethan's vision as the truth pierced his heart. He realized the unbearable agony she had been carrying alone. Without a second thought, he left everything behind, bought a ticket, and boarded a flight home that very night. Ethan stood outside Maya's doorstep under a pouring downpour, soaking wet, just like the day they first met. When Maya opened the door, her heart stopped, and she froze in sheer disbelief. Without saying a word, Ethan stepped forward, pulling her tight into his arms, holding her as if he would never let go again. I never stopped loving you, Maya. He sobbed into the rain, his voice shaking with raw emotion. Not for a single second. You are my only home. Maya buried her face in his chest, weeping softly as years of heartbreak melted away, and whispered, You came back. You actually came back for me. In that moment, they both understood that true love isn't about an easy path without pain. It is about enduring the storm, holding on through the dark, and finding your way back to each other, no matter how hard the world tries to pull you apart. Thank you for feeling this story with us today. If this journey touched your heart and helped you learn new English words, please like, share, and subscribe for more emotional stories.